Cut out the jibber jabber. Don't be babbling like a fool. Say what you got to say. That's all. Then shut your dang pie hole.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Zero Dark 30. It is Friday. Boy, I tell you what, I apologize for missing last night. It was just a rough day, and I tell you, I was so exhausted. I just hit the couch and curled up for a nice long night of sleeping. Anyways, I'm back. I will be back for Friday night free for all. I almost called it Friday Night Live. I tell you. What I want to talk about, though, is how strong we are. I know I spent a lot of time talking about how things are going bad and going from bad to worse and from worse to fucking acute and from acute to shit hitting the fan and from shit hitting the fan going to nightmare status. Anyways, I think it's important also to point out that we are the authority, you and I. And I'll give you an example of just how quickly our authority makes a difference. So I'm going to start with it. The other day I gave you the story about the woman who was very upset that there was a man in a woman's bathroom at a Planet Fitness. And everyone has boycotted Planet Fitness, by the way. So, man was in there and he was shaving. He wasn't even trying to do woman things or look like a woman. He was just in the woman's bathroom, shaving. So the woman took a picture of him. I think he used to get arrested for doing shit like that. Anyways, instead of going and telling the guy, get the fuck out of here, instead of that, Planet Fitness told the old lady, the nice lady who was there trying to improve her, shall we say, her physical fitness, right? That's what she's there for, is the gym. It's a gym, Planet Fitness. I don't think she was there to witness some fruitcake parading his psychological disorders, so everyone else has to deal with it. In any event, they escorted her out, kicked her out, took away her membership. And so there was outrage on all sides, folks. But really, were the LGBT crowd, were they really upset, do you think? How could they be upset? They just won. They just caused someone else more discomfort and pain because that's who they are and that's what they want. They want to get in your face and make you deal with their shit and have them have no consequences for their shit, and you have consequences for being a normal human being. And that's what happened here, is the gays won. Everyone else has to put up with their shit, and they know it. So they really weren't upset about this incident. The rest of you were. The rest of you were. Inside of 48 hours, their tank, their stock value tanked. Got it. It tanked. It went down. They had people canceling their memberships left and right. Well, it didn't stop on day one, folks. You guys Bud Lighted the hell out of them. Their stock stank so bad that everyone dropped it. It has absolutely gone in the crapper. People are still continuing to cancel as they learn what the hell is going on with Planet Fitness. Oh, you want to be woke? Well, then you can just go sit and spin. I wanted you to know that that's what happened, because that is what happened, folks. There is a price to pay for this shit. There is a price to pay, and by boycotting them, we can make a difference. We can help each other. We can help normality, protect children, everything. And this is not even political power, folks. It's not even political power. It is just the individual acting. This was not organized by some church or some political party or some giant corporation. No, no, no. This is you and I and our network saying, wait a minute, you're going to do what? And we're going to keep tolerating that? So I want you to take this now, and I want you to try and apply it. It's difficult. Apply what happened to government. Look what all the bullshit Joe Biden has done. Stealing documents, leaving the border open, disrespecting people, abandoning Afghanistan, massive inflation, screwing the economy up, fucking people over left and right. You're going to tell me there isn't a consequence? Now, here's the deal, folks, is there are so many dumbass Americans out there, liberal dumbasses, that they think that it's cute that he gets to do all that and be president. And they like it because, well, they're anti-Americans. But it has hurt their party to have Joe Biden there, and it should. But imagine if we took more, shall we say, direct action. Imagine what effect that would have. When I say direct action, I'm not talking about doing anything violent or illegal, okay? I'm talking about becoming politically active. By writing every single congressman a letter telling them how offended you are at Washington, D.C., and how you will not vote to support them, and how we will vote them out if they do not obey their oath and serve us, the people. If we all did that, the effect it would have would be more than pronounced. It would be profound. Now, I know that you guys here on the Prepared Mind channel are doing stuff, whatever that stuff is. And it could be being politically active at your polling station, canvassing the neighborhood, helping in election, shall we say, education, letting people know what the Democrats really stand for. Oh, there needs to be that type of activity. This is what Democrats stand for, and hand them a fucking paper with Baphomet on it. Right? That would be great. But if we took action like that more often, and if you're retired all the time, you don't have to spend 7 days a week on it, but certainly during election time, getting out the vote effort for Republicans, like that young man up in Pennsylvania, that would do it. That would really go one heck of a long way. Just like talking to friends, talking to family, going, you know what, Planet Fitness, you're out of here. Look at how quickly that turned the tables on them. We can get these people out. And don't worry, there's going to be time for other physical action too. I'm sure there'll be thumb wrestling at some point with these morons. But this is how we put the hurt on them. And I'm going to implore you, take action. Prep to action, please. It is so necessary. And the evidence is that it's working. It's no idea of mine. I'm just encouraging people to do it. And I came up with a semi-clever little name, way to pronounce, promote it, prep to action. We, on the Prepared Mind Network, don't get to take all the credit. In fact, I don't know if we get any credit. But wait a minute. I do think a lot of credit goes to you guys. And I want to talk about this really quick. Like I said, what we're doing matters. They want you to think it doesn't matter. Only 500 people, only 1,000, only 5,000 people watch these videos. Does it matter in a nation of millions? That YouTube is shut down this channel, that channel, the other channel? Does what we do matter? And the answer is yes. Social media is on computers and phones, right? They call that social media. Just socializing has a massive effect. What I'm talking about is your life, the way you live it. Now, I'm sure at home talking to your spouse, it's not going to change much. They already know who you are. Right? But at work, what you say matters and influences people. The more you say it, and the more, shall we say, the more well you speak on topics by being informed, and then making an actual recommendation. Right? Don't just say, hey, Biden's an asshole. Say, hey, Biden's an asshole when he got people killed in Afghanistan. Remind people of that, and then say, I think you should vote for Trump. I think you should vote for Trump. I think you should vote for Congressman Republican. I think you should vote for Senate Republican. And giving them a recommendation, it matters. And the more we do it, the more it spreads. And the more it spreads, the more we do it. That's why I say, right, hit the thumbs up button. That's why I say tell somebody, send that internet address out. Take action. Because that action ultimately ends up helping way more than we know. I influence 100 people to take action. You influence 100 people to take action. Because everyone you talk to does something similar and spreads the word in that direction. It's a push against negative social media, negative real media from the political leftists. This is our country. And if we can change Planet Fitness, we can change this entire planet. Chance Favors, the Prepared Mind, is yours.